In today's video, I am going to teach you how to add drop-down in Getresponse form. If you have ever wanted to let people choose from a short list, a drop-down field is a great solution. It keeps your form clean, and it makes answers easier to manage because the options are predefined. In this tutorial, we will set up a custom field for your drop-down. Then we will add that field into your existing Getresponse form. First, go to Contacts, then open Custom Fields. This is where you create reusable fields that you can use across forms. When you are on the Custom Fields page, take a moment to notice that you can manage fields in one place. This helps you stay organized and avoid creating the same drop-down over and over. Next, click Add Custom Field. This button starts the creation process. You will usually see a panel or a form appear where you can choose what kind of field you want. Choosing the right field type now is important because it determines how the drop-down behaves when people fill out your form. Now, select Text as the field type. Even though we are building a drop-down, the field still uses a text-based answer. Selecting text ensures the field is set up correctly for single option choices. After you select text, you will be prompted to choose the specific input behavior. Then, select Single Answer. This tells Getresponse that the respondent should pick only one option from the list. That is exactly what you want for a classic drop-down menu, where users choose one selection and cannot select multiple items. After that, add your drop-down options. This is the part where you define what users can select. Add each option in the area provided, making sure they are short and clear. If you want the drop-down to match your form question, keep the options consistent in wording and format. Once your list looks right, you are ready to store it so it becomes available for forms. Next, click Save. Saving completes the custom field setup, and it ensures your new drop-down is available to select later. Take a quick second here to confirm that your custom field has been created and appears in your custom fields list. With the field created, we now move to your form. Go to Forms and Pop-ups, then open your form. You do not need to create a new form from scratch. Instead, open the existing form you want to update, because you will be adding the new drop-down field to it. Inside the form, click Edit Design. This opens the editor, where you can add different fields and elements. Look for the area where you can insert new form inputs. This is where your new custom field will connect to the form question and show as a drop-down for visitors. Now, click Add Custom Field inside the form editor. This step is important because it lets you bring in the custom field you created earlier. If you do not see this option, make sure you are in the correct editing mode for the form design. Finally, select your new field. Choose the drop-down field you created from the list of available custom fields. Once you select it, the form will include that drop-down input for respondents to use. Double-check that the field appears in the correct location in your form and that the label and options match what you intended. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.